Hello London folks, welcome and welcome back. I'm Pxy-VERSE and this is more Forge. Yes, I'm doing this daily, at least 15 minutes of pre-production for a 3D animation series. And here is Dorothy, the main character, a 3D character, of course, adapted from 2D because this is a stylistic adaptation that takes very long, but this time I'm gonna fix these stuff. So here, yeah, grease pencil, no problem here. I won't show it now, but there's a list of things that I want to conclude, and not a super list, but some things here are really difficult, like for organic rigging there is the melt rig which I need to retake. And so, okay, so let's start with let's continue with something that is manageable to do here in the live stream. Let's place the soundtrack to play here. Maybe not that high sound, okay. Therefore, okay, so retake eyelash automation. So the problem here is very simple, is that where is the armature? Yeah, it needs to be okay. So the problem, what's happening here with the eyelashes rig is that it's just not automated. So as I pose these eyelids bones, the deformed eyes, well, this is a mess. So let's make some divisions. That would help. Yeah, great idea. Let's try. So let's first hide these things. I need to make a selection here of what I really want to separate here. I believe this can come together. Yes, so that would be eyelids, eyelashes. Let's move them down, and this would be, must change the color first. This will be def eye, how we call it? Yeah, it's the area surrounding the eyes, right? So eyes, muscles, whatever. And yeah, actually is eyebrows, orbicularis oculi. Yeah, so that should be. So this is the bones around the eye holes, and so I need to make this selection. It will be hard because I cannot, even though they are parented, it's parented offset, so they don't get fully selected. So I need to do that in by color. So let's do that, Shift G. And then also if I click this, then also Shift G, and for some reason Shift G, that unfortunately get the other stuff unselected, so I cannot add the selection here. So this is a little annoying thing. Yeah, so we'll have to send them one by one. So this needs to be on edit mode, unless, let's see, bone settings, no. Where is the bone collections? Move, assign to collection. I just want to move, so M on pose mode, but this doesn't work. So I think there's a bug here, I don't know. Move to collection, as I do this appears. Maybe the M is doing something for the add-on, the bone manager. Yeah, might be that. So let's try to change here. Change shortcut, Alt M, as I use on. I think now that should work. Alt M. Yeah, now that's so. Instead of subtracting these, this will totally move these to there. All right. So I can hide that. Let's now make this selection. Alt M, def here, and finally Alt M. Let's move this to, yeah, eyebrow. Okay, so now this is much better, and unfortunately the wait, I know what I can do. So aha, yeah, okay, so you see that these bones are not supposed to be posable. These are the eyelashes bones that I want to automate. There are 6 on each side, and these are not also supposed to be posed because there are the twig bones which are here. So furthermore, for the eyes rig, there should be yeah, these bones here, I will shift M them to the def, yeah, so that they will also appear, they will be sharing this this spot, but if I hide this, they are also here, so they are along with the, yeah, so they are not alone, right, these small twigs there, right. Also, let's just do some Shift G bone color. Let's just augment this, so they'll be easier to, this won't affect the, so I've moved the custom shapes to the front, right, so that they would be easier to pose. While these, I could have done that, but no, never mind. So you see that this carries these bones here, they carry this, but this is independent, right? So, and there is also another control here, a main controller for the eye, which carries everything of the top. It's not super good, but it's it can help moving, and this for the bottom, right? But then I can tweak individual stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna be looking at those things, so I have tweak eyes. In this tweak eyes, I think I wrongly moved stuff, so for the tweak eyes I'll do the same thing there for these ones. Yeah, so this will be also Shift M instead of Alt M, so this will positive and negative symbol so that I can, yeah, tweak eyes. The name tweak is not even correct because actually these are, I'm calling them tweak for the control eyes, and these I'm calling, yeah, this color also is very bad to look at, so maybe I can do something about that. Let's check. Viewport display. Strange color. Why they have, oh, because they are twig bones, but actually they are more important than that. Yeah, so they are supposed to be posable. Oh, these are sharing this color, so can I do anything about that? I don't want them to have the same color, so in this case, what can I do here? Let's give them that bluish color, yeah, alright. Just to have them these things. Maybe there are better ways to do these things than this organization. Yeah, I should be looking. So yeah, it's normal that this happens because actually these are independent, right? So these are just tweaks, right? And yeah, so the way I've decided to rest these bones in this time, it's not super good for posing because, let's save, right? Because you see, I would like this to be more in the center. Of course, I'll rely on pose assets, so which I don't have yet. And you see the eyelashes, they don't, sometimes they move well, sometimes they move badly. So this is because I need to fix the automation. So it's a minor retake. I know how to do that, but it needs some concentration. I'll start by mapping the. So there are two ways of doing them. Let's enable these ones. And except for these ones, I just want this. No, actually, sorry, just this. There we go. Just the eyelashes, and then here, yeah, maybe here I can also hide everything there. We don't bother with that. So maybe I can make these selection sets as a inbuilt add-on. Works for animation as well, so that will be eyelashes. Yeah, auto. Okay, I can delete the other ones because these are old stuff. I'm not even sure I'm gonna reuse them. So it's for rigging. So, and if I created something different in the rig, then they would be lost, right? So here maybe these are a bit difficult to catch, so let's just make them bigger. Here there are just deformed bones that shouldn't show, so that's fine that they be like that, exaggerated. Let's get to the facts now. Yes, if the problem if I do that now, if I do this automation now, which is fundamental for this rig to work, if I ever decide to change the positioning of those bones, I will have later on to redo this stuff. So this is sort of annoying. So the solution that I believe I could do here is, for animating, rely a lot on pose assets, right? So the rest pose is okay, but it's just, you see, if that bone was in the center, in the middle, it would be much better to have this sort of control. And you see, so here the eyelash should be straight. So yeah, so these positions actually are not very good. I'm not very satisfied with them. They are pain in right? So fortunately this is relatively easy to fix now that I have this kind of rig. So I will attempt to, it's okay to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on rest position. Actually, yeah, let's reset. Let's go on rest position. Then I cannot, okay, so it's not rest position because then I cannot use pose mode. So the trick that I've been using, I pick this, then I will turn off their deform properties. Same for these ones. Well, let's do all at once then. That means that I can pose these bones without any, so this is this 1 for the top, this is the 2, and this is the 3. So that means that I can pose these bones without sacrificing the, yeah, without, it will be easier to see the deforms. I mean, it will be easier to see what I'm doing there regarding the mesh, and so I can get these alignments right. You see, for this bone, same for this, so I can get these curves very accurate. And this bone is shrink wrapping to the with align normal, and so that's very accurate to the eye, to an invisible eyes ghost, which covers both eyes. Okay, so this one I think I won't change too much. Yeah, so something like that maybe. Yeah, I don't see the deforms, and maybe that will require me to remake. So yeah, let's make them, let's reapproximate this curve here. Then for this one, yeah, now there is some tiny thing like that. So here I'm not sure exactly how this curve should be, so but here I'm sure this, let's move to the center here, that will help a lot. Maybe I can get this straight, it could be, yeah, let's leave like that. And this one at the top, for the very open eye, I think this should be okay. And yeah, we can have these. It's not that the curves must be perfect, but that looks good. Okay, so I'm going to save a new version here, because maybe this will cause some problems here. AUAV, let's say eyelashes automation. Yes, finally we're gonna end the day 21 today. Yes, so about to get this thing done here. Now what I need to do, I will get these bones. Let's disable these bone constraints. They have, I think only this one has this stuff disabled. Okay, so we'll pick, I'm gonna pick all these bones. I can't. Alright, so I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hide this, select all, then I'm gonna pose, apply selected as rest pose, and there we go. So right now, yes, this tweaked because there's a dumped track, so I forgot to disable. So its neutral pose is that, with the dumped track is that. Okay, that's no problem. And so now let's check if everything is right. It looks correct. Let's see, I'm curious about that deforms there. Now I need to probably reset this stuff. Maybe they don't need, because they, yeah, so these are perfect because they are applied. So the bendy bone also, somehow it updates there. I'm not sure how that occurs internally, but it's a case where we don't have to fix that apparently. Then let's enable the deform property. Let's make sure that, let's do also this for these bones, deform property. Let's go to the mask modifiers. Let's re-enable that. You see, none of the meshes seem to have been disrupted for the eyelashes, so let's yeah, we don't care about this right now. So let's mask again the eyelashes. And so now let's see if this, how it's, you see how better is this for posing straight ahead, right? And if I don't need to do anything else here, then it's just this is probably wave painting problem, I guess. Yeah, so, and about this one, so if I closing the eye here should be slightly complicated. Yeah, if those things don't get straight, so I don't need to be perfect, right? So it's just, yeah, so it's very, so you can make a blink blink action. I don't know, we can do many things. So you see, if we work well enough on that, I think the wave painting a bit messed up, so that's something to make slight retakes, but you see, that's quite good. Provide the eyelashes won't interact in some crazy way. The rest is probably, yeah. So they don't need to touch actually, because the eyelash will cover. There should be many ways to solve that. So yeah, and I could also readjust the dump track. So depending on the change that if I had to reapply these bones, maybe that won't really affect significantly the automation of the eyelash. Suppose that if I change this bone to here instead, the automation will still work, because usually it's just up and down motion. So yeah, if I move this in some other, so it could get some interference, but it shouldn't be critical. Here I don't like, well, that's not too bad actually, but I think I can do better. Yes, this time I'll try to, let's disable these damped tracks so that No, I need the dumped tracks actually, because they would be the rotation as appear here. No, this is complicated. So if I apply with this enabled, they will double stack that, because, and the problem if I turn them down, then off, then I apply, but whatever I pose here, then comes the dumped track, it will change. So there's no solution to that. The dumped track should be, so I need to sort of imagine the dumped track happening, right? And here, yeah, I don't care about I'm not seeing the eyelash, so I think I can work on that. So let's get something here. Let's move that down. Yeah, also this, oh, this have some, let's disable all that. You see, so this is an annoying thing about this eyelashes rig. It's a lot of bone constraints, while on the other method that I've done first is just one. It's a transformation bone constraint, but it's much more complicated to set up than this one. This one is ridiculous. We just work with the, it's a preset. It's a rest pose preset. It forces the bone to move before anything happens. Like it's a stacking transform, instant stacking transforms as you go. So it's very useful, this stuff. Used that way. It's a very peculiar use of that. But look at all that craziness. It's very so the problem is that I'll show you the transformation bone constraint. If I want to use all of its potential to rig this, then that is what I intend to do. It will be very annoying to set up, yeah, but it's just one bond constraint, so I think it works. So here that approach has worked, so I think I'll keep this thing like here, maybe. And so let's get again. I'm gonna hide these ones. I'm gonna reapply. Let's see if everything is in place. Yes, pose, apply. Okay. Now let's see what happens to the yeah, so let's get this. Let's enable, no, not these ones. Let's get this and enable. Yeah, so you see oh, I got an idea. All right, so maybe if now I disable, now that they have their poses, if I disable them, no, never mind. So this is the original pose, right? And this is with that, so I'll have like to derotate this stuff in certain amount, so it would be like, doesn't, no, this one didn't do nothing. All right, so this one we can keep there. Okay, so this means that I need to rotate something like that. So when, okay, so disable, and let's apply here. Then as I no, not good. I think I did the inverse, so let's do like that. Then I enable that. This is breaking apart. What's happening? Yeah, very annoying. So maybe it's the mesh that is, I need to not allow the mesh to be, this one seems, well, these are just stupid details, so it shouldn't be. Why I still want to keep them, because they help, they are some sort of automation there, you see. But why it is in this bone and perhaps not in this one? It could be easier, right? Let's try that. So copy attributes add-on, it's inbuilt add-on. So Control C here, selected bone constraint. Let's copy the dumped track. Let's disable this one, and then let's reset all that. Of course this is completely wrong, and is this, no, this doesn't affect the shrink wrap, but still I would put it there. Maybe Of course, this dump track is completely wrong. In this case, it should be... Yeah, maybe that's impossible. I need to get the negative x-axis towards the I need to automate in relation to that. I don't even know. So yeah, in relation to that could be. So let's see what this does. Yeah, this does the trick. So the target can be the same, because this is the mechanism bone that is responsible for... Yeah, so I'm trying to have this... Alright, although it's not clear for me yet if this will help me simplify that apply stuff, right? Apply pose. Probably yes, because then it's a lesser bone to care about. Okay, what should I do here? Then the problem is when the axe doesn't match, right? So and why these bones have such a... Yeah, I could change their roles in any direction, right? They are very... they don't need to have these roles, right? So I could have all them align up, right? Let's try that. Yeah, because they usually they would be... Okay, so I have mechanism eyes. I will... No, I need a bone facing up. I don't have, so I'm just gonna use this as a reference, add a bone there. Shift G, then Alt N, I think. No, Shift N. Yes, so to active... No, it's not active. Now it is. Shift N, active bone. So no, wrong bone. So actually this is useless. It's this bone indeed, because it's z-axis pointing up, so I want them to align with this mechanism bone. And now that this is done, I really don't need this bone anymore, because this was just a mapping bone for... So you see, this is suffering from this stuff. So this means that now these bones, I can use the z-axis for... Nah, it's bad. It's still good to have this because this is straight up. The y-axis, the z-axis will be tilted, so it will... these bones won't go up and down in a straight line, which is the faster way. So this is still gonna be useful. Then here, so I need to... I'm checking this one, so let's say I want this automation, right? Okay. So if I enable that, all right. So how, if I apply this is bad, so I'll need to do the inverse. Let's try to apply selected rest pose. Let's enable this. Ah, hold on, maybe I just need to rotate these bones. This is a puzzling mind. Okay, so let's say that I apply this stuff. Oh yes, of course. Okay, I got the idea. So this keeps enable, but I rotate this one. So I can pause this, but I will rotate. No, I cannot move it, but I can rotate. This will so I apply this. No, didn't work. It's sort of, this is the change in the, yeah, I think there's a calculation starts to distort the, yeah, it's this method of the apply. It really gets complicated with the, so it doesn't seem to help. I don't think it has related to the fact that I need to turn off these deforms. It shouldn't be relevant. But maybe it is. Maybe that's the point. It's taking too long for stupid details. So let's see why this is not. Oh, I haven't saved. Yeah. Well, this one still. Why this one has deform property? Just making sure everything is correct. So this, okay, let's, I can make a test. So if they are deformed bones right now, yeah, at least this thing is easier to do, much easier. Let's push this there. This more to the side. Now reset Shift Z. I should have saved that. Okay, let's disable that, disable all that. Why this bendy bone curve so ugly? Why that intersection there? Well, actually, because I'm trying to do this with the deforms on, right? So I'm actually changing the... Oh, I'm posing the mesh by doing that, right? Let's try. Yeah, it shouldn't change the mesh. So let's make sure that's true. Yeah, that's changed the mesh. Now this is edit mode. This is pose mode. Yeah, that doesn't change the mesh. The mesh is still that one. Yeah, it's just the mode. What's changing is these stupid automations there. Isn't there a better way to do this stuff? So yeah, so still, anyways, it's better doing this without looking. It's much less confusing. Wait, it's not working. There we go. Yeah, so this is much simpler, so that was the difference. Just getting this on the better spots, so it makes the rig more organized. Then for the dumped track, I'm not really sure what would work for them. So for now they are all disabled, and let's apply all that. Also, let's move all these. I know I will align these on the... Okay, let's pick all that, then apply here. Alright, let's re-enable this stuff. Alright, these are disabled, that's fine. Let's save. Then I'm gonna use this same strategy here. Pick these bones, align with Shift N active bone, so they are now pointing up. That is nice, they are pointing up, and also just making things more organized, so they are not tilted in some crazy way. At least this makes more sense, right? Then these bones, they also, yeah, we can align them this way. Because those rotations, they were inherited just out of I think I can just symmetrize all that. They're inherited due to all of those stuff, right, that I was doing. So you see it looks much cleaner now that the bones are aligned. So this is looking fine, but I don't have the automations, right? So these are turned off. It'll do crazy stuff, but there's also something related to the is there a I don't see any huge advantage. Maybe there would be, but not in the mesh. So yeah, so this is a problem. If this mesh is wave paint with that bone, it has some yeah, so this is a problem of having this gapping. So I don't know if that mesh will need to move a lot. So yeah, there should be a lot of strong waves here, and I believe it might be better to just, yeah, let's try to make the whole loop here, because we'll have more control over that mesh. So it's not super important that this follows, because we're not gonna be seeing these bendy bones anyway. So I just need to make sure that that makes that the orientations are good enough, right? These ones, right? So that looks good. Here maybe this is not very good. Let's change here. Let's get like that, and maybe just like that. Okay, so let's redo this stuff. So yeah, we apply, then here again select this, Shift N, active, let's make this just making sure, but I think this didn't change. Alright, let's symmetrize all that. Now let's get this back, the form property on, and yeah, this is much better now. Now it deforms correctly. So my mistake, folks. It was, I have much better control now. Yes, this I have a cool eye. Alright, so the eyelashes or anything else, yeah, so is there a way to yeah, so now the idea would be if I can, oh yes, of course, disable that. Okay, disable the forms, push that way, apply, yeah, so let's do all at once. So they are on, now they are off. Make sure these bones are undeforming. Then let's get all these and all these because they have changed. Now I need to do, yeah, alright, so okay, let's select this hide, let's select this hide, let's select all, no, this no required, select all, pose, apply. Then now I need to unhide everything. Let's get here and remake these selections on. Enable the deforms. Well, yeah, sort of worked. I'm not sure if this part in this eye was ideal, but it's minute thing, otherwise it seems to have worked. So we got all the stuff working. I can always change the amount of dumped track here, the amount of influence, so oh, it was the inverse, right? I think I got the idea. Yeah, I was doing the inverse, so that will be my last shot here. Which I have tried already though, and it didn't work, but maybe because I wasn't doing things correctly. So let's move this like that, because I did double it, so let's do sort of let's try this and apply. Then turn this on. Then when I enable okay, it's a very weird thing, but the fact is that the at least the position Nah, never mind. This is getting chaotic. Well, it was already quite strange, so never mind. So I believe another problem here that is happening is that the rotation of these bones are also usually associated with the orientation as they were like well, this is not super important actually. They were like also aligned that way with the normal of the eye. That's why this might be causing some slight disturbances, and all because I'm using these tweak bones, which complicates everything, right, folks? So maybe I should get rid of those stuff at once. It'll make life so much easier. That would. And I don't know, they are cool. The problem is that this bone, it does have indeed the yeah, okay, I'll think about that. It sure would simplify the rig a lot more, because I won't need to be doing all those tricks. So pros and cons, right? And I don't remember have so much problem with that. So okay, let's do finally this automation once again. Okay, so in order to make the automation of the eyelashes, like this is happening here, I will use a transformation bone constraint. The target would be, okay, so it will target here, transformation. Currently it's falling, so I just need to use, no, wrong order, transformation. Alright, so first thing, this I could use this as legacy, but it's not. I remember what they are doing. So Z stacking, Z stack, that means that this bone will move a lot more up, and it should start higher because of some strange reason. So maybe I keep this one just in case. And so here, local space for the owner, so it's moving. Actually, no, I don't want local space for it. I want this pose space. So target, I will attend the amount of Z of this one, but the motion of the owner will be this one. So local space for the target, so this, the amount of Z that will move up and down is from this, and the owner will be a custom space. I will target this mechanism bone, which is very aligned with the pose space of the, well, with the head, right? So now I will, yeah, let's push this up. So map from, so this is the annoying part. I need to map the location of the Z min and Z max from this location. So the annoying part here is that I need to, oh, actually, let's get this hidden, let's get this hidden, let's get also this hidden, that's, and let's get all this hidden all at once. All right, so I need to get I need to know how much this can move up and down from its z-axis. So I need to sort of, let's assume that I would pose this at maximum, I don't know, like here, which is actually a lot. You see the eyelids is disappearing, so this is like a 0.9, right? So this is an exaggeration, right? So 0.9. So, and the minimum place it can go, so 0.9 positive, and minimum could be from its local space, could be, so it's not that difficult actually, it's just, but I have experience on that, right? So just follow me if you, yeah, so maybe, I don't know, for expressive reasons, 0.7, negative 0.7. So what was it, 0.9? Or maybe, sorry, actually 0.09. 1, yeah, let's say 1. 0.11 and negative 0.7. I'm not good at this, retaining those short-term memory. So okay, so here is the bone constraint. Map only the z minimum, so the z minimum is negative 0.07 and no, sorry, 0.7, negative 0.7 actually, and here is positive 0.1. I think, oh, hello, welcome back, Master Chevy Camaro, welcome. How long have you been working on your iRig? Oh, I've just, well, reworking, right? So this rework, because I have to put a lot of thought on my previous method. I think I've been working on this for a few days right now, maybe let's say, I'm not sure, maybe more than 3 or 4 days, but like 2 hours in every time, so maybe in total maybe more than 10 hours, yeah, maybe even more, maybe 20 hours total. But this is happening not because this takes a lot of time, it's because I'm slightly experimenting to find if there is a better method than what I previously knew. That's why I'm lagging a little. But if I were straight to do this without any sort of curiosity and experimenting, that should be much simpler, because you just the method is relatively, is not super complicated. You get this mesh topology. If you know exactly what is needed, right? That just right, just stack the list and start. So the topology is very simple. Just place the mesh, then the eyelash is super simple, just place it according to the character design. The automation, well, there are different ways. The automation here is a bit time consuming, but the most difficult, the really hard part, really, I think it's most annoying still, is the wave painting of the eyelids. That's the most annoying part, because it's very easy to get and everyone loves wave painting, right? So so it's maybe it's one of the most challenging things, right? But there are many boring things in this. So if I want to create the converted bendy bones for games, then this will take a few more boring time, but I think that will be cool, because I want to make some I want to import this character on a game engine to see what I can do there, just playing around. But yeah, extra stuff. In principle I shouldn't be doing that. So okay, so now that I have this transformation, bound constraint, okay, I have mapped from, I can close that. This is just so the extent of which this bone will go for these deforms, and it's carrying this with parent, but now map to. So this bone will go up and down according, or will be adding to the mix, adding mix. I don't want it to go to the sides, so, but it all depends on the z-axis of the author. Just simplifying here, but it won't do anything because I'm not touching that. And also its location. So it will follow to the any direction, right? But what matters here, we want to add extra stacking location for the z-axis of the eyelash bone here, this one, which is a deformed bone. It carries, and we don't see the eyelash here. Maybe it will be now. Yeah, what I'm doing here now, we need to check the, at least the top eyelash. It's not very good here. Of course, what's happening is because this needs to be carrying waves. Let's enable that. Okay, now we see. Now, so I want this mesh to move down. So this is the wave painting of the eyelashes, just these vertices on the edge. So this allows this bone to push the eyelash. Maybe I'll have to wave paint some stuff, but on the eyelash, but it's very simple. I need now to the hair is in the way. Let's get this hidden, and hold on. By the way, how are you doing your project? I've seen you've retaken it and you sent some new screenshot. The animation was really good, that I didn't mention there, but yeah, that scene with the sound, everything, very cinematographic. I wish to watch more of that, more the good ambience, and that was working really well. I need the whole sequence, right, or the scene, right, the whole scene. That was just a shot, right, one shot. Not a short shot anyways, a lot of work on that shot with that amount of animation. That's really inspiring, because imagine, because the graphism you've made there, it remembers a bit some, I don't know, web comics. Imagine a whole web comics, like animated web comics. I know something like that exists, but I think that's too much for me, but it's inspiring for this idea also. Okay, so here yes, so I need to push this down. It will move well when the others are also moving. So currently these, according to the previous rig that I deleted partially, there's still one remaining thing. So I need to, as this moves up, this will also move up by, because the eyelash already start on that position, the mesh, so it doesn't need to move up a lot. So maybe just like that. But as I move it's a proportional thing, right? So this is incorrect. I need also to get this. Oh, I also doing the inverse, sorry. So here I did all wrong. So this is actually maximum. I want this maximum to 0.2. That's maybe I can use the shift to get some increments, which will be better. Yeah, something like that should be fine. So as I move up, it moves up to that, maybe a little more even. Let's hide this, let's augment this window here. Yeah, it can go up a lot more because, right, and as it goes down, then we go a lot of negative. Something like, I don't know, maybe even like that, right? So this, let's reset. Now that's too much, right? I don't totally remember how I used to do this thing. Let's see now. Yeah, alright, so maybe this requires to go a little more down. So yes, we'll see the result better as all the eyelashes start to work together, and maybe I'll have to re-wave paint them slightly, some blurring, some pushing, some, because I've changed some stuff there. Let's play this soundtrack here and go back here. So okay, the first one, so you see that was not too hard. What I can do here is maybe copy paste, right? It'll be, yeah, copy paste or whatever. It will be a bit confusing to start it, but that can work to start it. Let's also, yeah, I don't like copy paste for that, but only for a few maybe. The side ones, they can move to the, I can create automation to the side, so then it's good to copy one to the other side, right, like that. For now, of course the target needs to change, so this is the target of this one, but yeah, at least the mechanism is there. Let's change the target here. Let's delete, well, let's see what are the previous motion of before. No, it's this one. It was sort of this motion, but this is slightly old, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm moderately, yeah, it's high, moderately high stuff, so I can delete all this stuff. By the way, what about this one? There's another thing here that I don't remember what was it for, just to, yeah, this gives the starting position, which I think is completely useless at this point because this is working already. So yeah, it starts apparently exactly, no, it might have some slight motion up, so it's not totally aligned, so it's already transforming. Yeah, it's already transforming, maybe that's fine. It's not compromising anything. So here, let's get this is copying, so I need to recalculate the so how high I would like to put this. Maybe somewhere like here. Let's check here, and let's see here, so 0.09, yeah, 0.1, no, even maybe more. Let's get this more exaggerated, 0.12, and down, let's turn it off for a moment. So it's down, I'm not sure, maybe about here. So negative 0.5, yeah. Okay. So map from, so this is a map from negative 0.5 and positive 0.2. 12. Yeah, it's okay that. Then it's just a detail here, zeros won't matter. Map from is resolved. Now for this, yeah, so as I move up, this needs to move up. Yeah, so let's augment this, like, it's not working. So why it's not working? No, this is the, no, this is the, okay, so negative, what's happening? It's not responding. Oh, it's disabled, alright. So, of course, this is incorrect, so let's, so the amount of thing that it should go up would be, no, not posing this one. So let's augment here, like that. And for the minimum, that's too much, already noticeable. So let's try this. So as I push here down, that's going way too much. Yeah, so the wave painting will help, so they work together, so maybe just a little more. And the up seems to be, and I can also rotate, but this is free motion. Yeah, so it's starting to look good. I think this is fairly good already. And I can also get now this x-axis, so that would be maybe I don't, yeah, I can push this to the side by default, so it will be the, by default I may have this. No, actually, as I move up, it maybe go. So as I move up, it goes minimum there. Yeah, that's the idea. So this is an inversion. I'm really transforming the everything. So yeah. And then it goes back to center as it goes. Yeah, that's fine. Or it sticks to the center, right? It's just when it goes up that it starts moving to the side. And then as I move down, it should restore. So that's very slight but interesting. So here I can also play with that. I said something like that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. Now, yes, now that I have this thing, I can probably, it will be easier to, so let's delete the, yeah, I have this, and this one. Let's see what was the original of this, what it is. Now this is very bad, not even know what's happening here, so delete. And anyways, the rig has changed, so let's the setup has changed. So here let's select it. Oh, this is just Shift Alt C. So just copy this stuff. Let's change the target first. This target here. The other is the mechanism bound for the pose space. Not pose space, for the custom space. Here, okay, so again, already here what I want is the inverse, so actually let's do that later. So map from first, I'm gonna reset everything here. Let's also reset this. So I want mapping for this one, this height maybe, yeah, something like here would be 0.45, and then negative, maybe if this skin goes down, maybe the eyelid can go even lower, so negative 0.11, 0.45, negative 0.11. Alright, so map from, so I should make all the map froms first, so negative 0.11 and positive 0.45. Alright, so here I can already, yeah, let's get this copied here. Alt C, except that change target, the main target, then yeah, let's reset, and let's check the map from. So here maybe it can go slightly up, I don't know why. So this will be 0.07, well, 0.1 is fine, and then down, let's go until here's negative 0.6, so 0.1, negative 6.6 map from, so negative 0.6.1, and okay, and last map from would be, and then just symmetrize, the Blender does all the rest. Now this one too, okay, so 2 stacking, yeah, just this moves slow, slightly, I believe. Let's see, it's not even moving any correctly, so I'll just delete all this shit. Here stacking, this also doesn't seem to move a lot. Let's delete. No, wrong, I'm deleting the bone constraint of the tweak bone. Alright, so here, alright, we got that. Let's copy, Alt C, copy this, it's my own shortcut for that. So here I need to map from, yeah, because I was doing this and this is for the lower, so map from, so wait, I'm confused. One, yeah, no, this is another one. I haven't touched this one yet, so it should be similar to the other though. Basically, yeah, target is, so target is this low, yeah, but so what's doing here, save. I need so up for this one shouldn't go too much up, I think, so 0.4 is fine, and then negative, let's try negative 0.1, yeah, negative 0.1, 0.4, negative 0.1, 0.4 positive, there we go. This is mapped from already, yes, yeah, I think we did. Is the same copied here? No, it's a new one. So this is the only remaining one. I'm gonna delete that, and so this one I'm just gonna copy from this because it's closer. And so I can here I saw, yeah, that's it. So map from, I will get the, okay, so this maybe should go lower, 0 point, just in case, right? Negative 0.14 and positive, well, let's try 0.5. So 0.5 maximum. It's good to have some limit, yeah, longer limit there. Negative 1.5, yeah, so negative 1.4 maybe, yeah, no, 1.5, why not? Those will make slightly difference anyway. So, and so, okay, this is map from. Now we need to open all the map froms. This is set already. Yeah, it's done. These, yeah, these are completed. Let's just work with. So I was working with that one. So as I move up, maybe it shouldn't be moving up too much. Or maybe, yeah, so let's move it slightly. No, it's as I go up, it moves slightly up, and yeah, just very slightly. And also this one we want for the side. So as I move up, maximum goes to positive X. I think it's in that direction. Let's see. Yeah, so this will be interesting. As I move this up, it will move to the side, but not that much. This is very subtle actually, otherwise it can become dangerous. Yeah, so it's just like that. It doesn't go inwards though, that will be bizarre. We can, yeah, we can like that, something like that. All right, and then for the motion that it goes down, yeah, let's move it down, and yeah, this should be a slight motion. It's not working very well currently because they work in sync, right, the rig, and I need to also do something about the wave painting. You see, there are some things that probably are wave painting related stuff. Yeah, so some motion here, perhaps it's a bit exaggerated as I pose this one in sync. So this is not only wave painting, this probably will really go bad if I don't. So I can start, for example, by not letting this go that down, and also reducing the amount of motion up for it, so that it'll have a lesser range, lesser scope. And same here, it's sort of proportional, so maybe here this is going too much lower, so it doesn't need to go that lower because the other ones will help it like that. So yeah, yeah, and it's ugly now, but in the end it will be nearly seamless. So the maximum, maybe I can augment a little, and and here I'm not sure. Yeah, the problem so maybe this is not good, so I'm gonna make everything positive here, so it will always push this to the side, even when it goes up and down. So it is always pushing to the side. This could be solved by the mesh position anyways, the rest position, but yeah, so some motions here are already doing as the rig should be. Yeah, this is very, very cool. This is already, some parts of the rig are already working, while some are struggling a little. And a bunch of that, it's just wave painting improvements. Now that I have changed the rest position for the bones and maybe some parts of the mesh, now they should have these bones, the deformed bones of the eyelid should have, and for the eyelash should have more quantity of waves on some, yeah, the areas where there's the strongest blended waves should change in, right? So that's slightly deprecated. Let's see here now. I would have to see. Yeah, I can say that this one is achieved. And usually I don't use the Y because that would push. That can be interesting actually, but I never. So this can be useful for example, this mesh is getting inside the eye too much, so let's just. So it's like I can force the mesh to go forward instantaneously, so that could be helpful, but it's like a shrink wrap thing, right? Sort of. But because I already have some control here, so this might be useful just for these ones here, right? So I just guarantee that will be slightly for same here. For this in the corner, and I will need here to get the the bottom eyelash, so I'm gonna have it there. I think that I can leave the chat there. Yeah, so to start with, let's get this bone constraint here. Let's do that 0.01. So it moves slightly forward according to this axis, so it's think forward here, right? You see, so that's just very slight stuff. This is looking good already. For the side, I want to guarantee that. So maximum, let's just move like that. So as this moves up, so what pattern could have as it moves down? Okay, I got an idea. So as it moves up, maybe it goes more to the side, and as it moves, yeah, so something like that. As it moves down, it gets closer. If it moves up, it goes to the sort of arbitrary. And here, as this moves down, let's do the inverse. So yes, if it moves up, it goes inwards. If it moves down, it goes out. Yeah, so they are inverted in their logic. Maybe that's better. So now the most important part, of course, is this. So this should be very minimum. So moving down shouldn't be too much. Maybe just a little more. and moving up, yeah, just slightly, something like that. They will compensate each other, so it's hard to explain. Okay, this is working. I don't want the bottom eyelash to have the same radical motion of this one, flapping like wing like that. It should do some motion like that, but not that much. So this one we don't care about this, so we just care about the minimum. So the center one should have maybe a little more, so I'm gonna push down here, and for up we don't want too much, so let's reset so we see better what happens. The bottom is not going for some reason. Yeah, it needs to have more string here. Maybe because I don't know why, but let's see. Okay, it's not moving down. We need more string here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I mapped this incorrectly. Z minimum. No. Tweak. Oh, maybe forgot the target. Bot top 1, top 2, top 3. Okay, just forgot that. All right, so now it's working fine. I should give them some better differentiation. The only thing that I did was just changing their making them larger like that, but this is not like super good. I don't know what else I could do, so let's just differentiate them like that, a little slightly more. No, I don't want to. And of course, if I pause this, things should get better. They should, but not that they will. Yeah, okay, this helps. So you see, this is not a motion that I really want, so let's try to avoid this excessive moving up. And also we don't need that much of moving down. That should be oh, this is completely wrong. The values are very high, right? Okay, so this is a large number, we don't want that much, and this is a low value. Let's augment it a little. There you go. So something like that is a bit more subtle, and this is yeah, this is what's good for this particular maybe slightly more when it moves up. Yeah, so it's I'm not using extrapolate here because, well, I see that maybe this could help here because the eyelash is getting, so again I'm just gonna get a minimum here just to, because the bottom eyelash especially here is very tiny. This can, yeah, let's try to for this, let's just get this just to guarantee, and these ones we don't care. Well, this is still a bottom eyelash, but this one is larger. I think this is safe. So these ones are not less safe, so that's why it's very arbitrary. So here this moves up. Moving down is fine, but I can reduce a little more. And moving up, yeah, it could move up a little more. That should be fine, I think. Ah, those moving in sync, maybe just a little less here. And here a little more. Slightly more there, yeah. Okay, that's good. And finally the last one. So reset. So yeah, we see a rest position here that is rest pose, sorry, that is not working. I wasn't expecting that. So why this is happening? Maybe this is pushing. Oh yeah, the 0.5 is too much, and so if I reduce that, I should reduce the other one, or maybe augment. Good. And this one, I think the same thing. It's let's do that. We don't see what's happening. I think there's some intersection already happening, just as the other one. But then there is another way of addressing this, which will be just wait, why can't I the active shape key of alright, so I'm on the shape key. Let's go here. Good, that was informed. So here, no proportional posing, nothing here, just not caring about anything, just gonna push this to some specific. So I can also control the shape of the, so if they are having interpenetration now, I can already start to make some adjustments. So I've always had problems with these ones for some reason. I think the default here is bad, so this is too much. Yeah, it's this one, so let's okay, so now the interpenetrations, they are finished. Maybe I should as I move up, maybe it should, yeah, so max up. Let's augment here, maybe that's fine. Something I didn't thought about, yeah, but that's fine. And here there's some problem, but that is expected to happen, so that's fine. Overall it's moving, I think it's okay. This one could have, yeah, more motion there. So let's finish that. Oh, here I see the, okay, so if I want to change the rest position here, so maybe I can so first I could pick all that and let's smooth. I can probably push this up. This one I can do something like that, so that seems fine. And so you see there's many different ways to handle the same thing. So here, these don't do anything, so this is a problem that I'm not sure right now how to. These ones always have been a problem, and this is where maybe some corrective shape key could be useful, or it's just the this bone is moving a lot, right? So it's this stuff that is permanent, that is dangerous. So yeah, so and here, oh, there's a lot here. So let's just, but that's still not that thing that is affecting. It's probably this, yeah. Oh, I move up, then yeah, so when it yeah, and I also can push that. So okay, here let's check again. Seems fine, maybe just a little more up. Good, and finally the last one. So here I've changed this mesh, but this should actually, let's exaggerate this mesh a little, because it's funny, it's more elegant for the character design in 3D. It's too small in relation to the other, so the top eyelash, let's exaggerate that. And yeah, we get here, let's do that. Move this down a little, move that. Move this to the side. I have another different kind of subdivision here, but it's not necessary for the bottom eyelash. This is a requirement more because of how that works there. So I never found that it will, maybe it will be good for the bottom eyelash too, but so far this works well enough. So it's like the top eyelashes, it's a bit too much, right? So I shouldn't have this move with that excessive up thing, so let's try to reduce that. Good. And this without even having solved the, now this looks yeah. Alright, so as this moves up, let's get, okay, first to the side, not this super required, but let's do that. So as this moves up, it goes, so as this moves down, yeah, so here we're gonna do the opposite. As it moves down, it gets more negative, and here, okay, so it's just the inverse, right? Inverse motion should be fine, but it's not a lot. So then I don't think, yeah, here let's leave it 0. It is just for these ones that need something, and maybe this one. So as I move up here, this should move slightly up. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. And then as I move down, this, yeah, attention, maybe I shouldn't overdo that. This seems very distorted. Oh yes, it's too much here. So yeah, a lot of wave painting issue. We're gonna solve that in a moment. So here, more move upping, and more also move down here would be nice too. But the moving down seems so I'm compensating it with a lot of, yeah. And yeah, we can have, maybe here I can also have some minimum, yeah. Maybe here we have some problems, so perhaps push it forward. Okay, so that seems fine. Let's see if there's anything I can do here. I cannot do proportional editing here if I'm gonna take the mesh of the eyelids, because I shouldn't be touching those ones. So yeah, so here I don't know why the mesh here is as the, yeah, because of this. Let's try to solve this. Yeah, it's still showing as it is. It's under lower side with, but if I don't, yeah, I need to improve this. Don't like that. So this is about the bond constraint. So I think this will be the last. Yeah, so basically this is the bottom one, maybe just slightly down, and here too. Yeah, this I guess solves it. There we go. Yeah, there's some intersection there on the rest pole, so let's just try to, still no good. Yeah, here there's a problem of the way I've done this, so I'll have to just try to, now this is the up one, so it's this one. So maybe here, let's reduce, let's augment. Now same problem. Okay, this is nearly acceptable, and if I just make some slight change here, that should be fine. And smooth this out. Still not great, but it's already working. Let's just try again here. Cannot smooth the face, need to smooth only the edges. Yes, that is okay. This is not a great curve, but it's I cannot be satisfied. Okay, nearly got it. Okay, no one will see that. Now we have again the. Maybe I should reduce this. Alright, for now let's accept this. And what I can do here for the wave painting, right? So that is the... So if I pick all this and I symmetrize now, both sides should have automation of the eyelash, of course, provide we enable these deforms properties also. There we go. So now should be all symmetric, right? Yeah. Not even bothering checking, because I know this usually that's safe. Something is not, it's not moving as expected here. No, I didn't conclude this one. No! I symmetrized the wrong ones. I don't believe it. That'll be a waste of everything. Let's go hope that okay, so this is okay, just one transformation. Okay, so I know what, I select them all and then it run. Yeah, okay, so this symmetrize. That was close. And so now if I what is this doing here? Oh, of course, this is the bottom one. Alright, so now that's working, and I've symmetrized. So now the wave painting, right? The solution here for wave painting is pretty simple. I start with this one. I don't need to be looking at all these bones. So let's get this selection set here. Let's hide those things. Let's start with just this. Actually I can differentiate the top and bottom tweak bones. That should be nice. So this could be the ones from, yeah, I'll retain their size. No, I'll make them, yeah, I'll just change these colors here. So instead of these having this color, they would have, I don't know, this color, yeah. I wish to change that, but I don't have a... My colors are finished here to operate those stuff. Maybe... I could use these ones, but I think this one is being used for the eyebrow. I'm using this for cloth bones. So yeah, let's use these ones again. That's fine. So for the bottom ones, let's see if that changed the color of the other side as well. No, it doesn't. So yeah, it's weird this one is on the top, but that's fine. All these colors are not that good to watch, but when animating that should help. It's just the tweak bones anyways, for at least for now. So now let's get this yeah, okay, I have this. Then I need to get the selection of the, yeah, actually I'm going to unselect that, hide this, then I get this wave paint mode. Yes, already. Let's yeah, I need to use this, so I have these selections, but this is wrong mode. I need to mix and pose wave paint mode here. So just let's go back to the edit pose mode, so I can make these selections here for the top to start with, then bones, mesh, then P, that will be vertex edge, but I need to first select these. Okay, so let's assess the question here. It doesn't look too bad, but here maybe more way, yeah, a lot of blurred ways. So let's start with the middle one here, P, because they are just an edge loop there, and so here the waves can be somewhat, yeah, so I needed use the mix here, push all that and just blurring like that. Now I want to push that and then I blur. The blur is too strong, so I just want that, and same thing here. Yeah, this is good. Then P, select this other one, P again. Let's so first get some very strong waves like that, maximum here, and then I'm gonna just blur this out. There'll be, yeah, so it will just retain very slight influence, but here stronger. That should be, of course I can test this, but I know already what are the usual results, but it's good. Yeah, it's actually fundamental to test, and apparently this is not working well enough. So I don't remember having this kind of... Yeah, so there's also some wave painting on the eyelids, which could be slightly affecting some things there, but okay. And also there's remaining this one, so here gonna make maximum waves here. Let's get all these waves like that. Looks like there's some... Let's fix that with radial. Okay, never mind. So just blur this. Should be fine. Maybe let's use the mix and blur some more stuff here. More influence here. Here a little more, there. So blurring from this out, that should do. P, reset, select this one, yeah, it improved, but I'm still... Could be the case of more subdivisions, I'm not sure. Yeah, here I'm not very satisfied, so I don't know why I can't get those things smooth enough. But yeah, some improvement. Let's go for the other, now the bottom. So just these ones, then here select this, then this wave paint, then let's get this one. I'll start with the middle, P, then maximum here. Now this is blurring, so max waves here. Max out everything, even though that's wrong. Then we start blurring with less strength these sides. Like that. Then let's get this one, P, so let's get strong waves here, especially here, then strength and all that, then start blurring with less strength, less intensity. Let's blur outside, inside, in, like that. Yeah, and finally this one, P, maximum mix. This is not, yeah, no auto normalize here, no needed. And then blurring to get the inner ones. Usually don't have much influence in this character design, just it's more the central and these ones that needs to have more influence, but this will vary according to the character. So I've saved that. The waves will be symmetrized, right? So let's see if there's anything about the bendy bones that if I don't know if we mount that this improve the No, it doesn't seem to. Just one is bad, right? But the rest mostly. So 3 is still okay. It will be more economic if I want to make the converted bendy bones just 3 bones instead of more. But it looks bad, right? In terms of don't look very accurate, but it works, so that worth more. It's more it will be more economic. So now what there would be to do is wave assessing some wave painting of the eyelids, and for that I would like, this won't take too long, so let's go back here and deform eyelids. Okay, no, I want that so that I can perhaps move this, spread this mesh, right? So I can I'm gonna make very exaggerated pose, but just so that I will be able to assess the. And for this, yes, I would like to hide the actually, let me check if there's any contamination of the eyelash from. No, there don't seem to be any contamination here, because there could be even from other this orbicularis oculi rig. There will be other better ways to assess this, but no, it seems safe. I'm looking at the top eyelash, it seems to be seamless. Yeah, no, it's all black there, the tips of the eyelash, so that's where it should be. No waves, and there is no, so okay, so no contamination. So I just want to look at these. Yeah, let's hide here, select all that. I'm gonna make a new. Now let's first. Yeah, what I need to do this rig, so I just need this one, so I'm gonna assign that. Also, yeah, the deform bones and the tweak bones, right? So just that. So assign these and assign these. I'm gonna hide this again, mask the eyelashes. I have a vertex group just for the masking them, or I reuse a vertex group for that. That I don't know, this probably because of this. It's no problem. I need to check here. Yes, I've posed those things already, so let's start with the top eyelids. So let's go here on the selection sets, select this, hide everything else. This is incorrect, so I actually am going to just pick what I really want, invert that, remove, select, there we go. Alright, and so for the eyelids I'm gonna go here, material, this will be hidden, and for the this meshes the eyelids is the selection, and so now instead of using this I'll use this. So let's see now if yeah, so you see how bad this is there. So this is probably causing many issues. Yeah, I'll work Also, I don't want to be looking at this subdivision. Wrongly lost my yeah, so I could do something more freestyle here, but the idea is that more waves should be developed in this region. Here should be strong too, but maybe not that strong. Here I can push some. That's not, I think that's fine. And the sides should be fine too. We can have some. Here it looks like we have some weird stuff happening. Let's bring some add and take this off. Same here. Here should be fine, so let's just blur that. Could have this extrapolation there on very low waves. Here it's good. Yeah, can have this. That too, that should be fine. Yes. Not sure what's happening. They are blended waves probably, so let's try this one. Oh yeah, lots of lost waves here. Let's mix and I don't know how this changed so much, but anyways we can try to fix that. Yeah, something weird is happening at that point, but here is, I think it's gonna be fine. It's okay if that's changing the shape there. It's really strange what's happening here. Probably there are some rogue waves here. This is because of the eyelashes which go outside. No rogue waves. Well, maybe it's just about the subdivision. No. This really looks like rogue waves. I'm gonna check, but let's let me finish this first. So this is not good. If I move this, I have too much influence apparently here on the other side. This can be dangerous. But oh, look at that. So apparently no, but there's still this spike there, so I don't remember that we can't blur there, so there's certainly something going on here about some rogue waves. Should be careful here. Let's do this smoother. Yeah, that should be fine. Then for this one, I'll blur that part later. So here they are like that. It's like very strange, of course, but this pose is very exaggerated anyways, so let's make this better, right? Let's I cannot reset the okay, let's try this one. So this is the last one. So strong waves near at the edge, at the inner edge, and the rest is just like I've lost this selection. There we go. So maybe I accidentally Control E, Control Shift 0. Yeah, then I Control I again. Let's redo this just in case. Here I can blur a little that part. Start to get this stuff. Here I can blur a lot. That's shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, so there are some anomalies that are huge and I'm not understanding yet. So that should be it for these eyelids. Let's get also reset everything. Let's move this, let's get back the subdivision, save. Let's just ignore the deformed bones for now. Okay, so this is really smooth. This one, okay, it sounds not too incorrect. Let's see here. This curve is not bad. Yeah, so in principle this is likely, yeah, so that thing there is the anomaly there, so I'm not sure why this is happening, so I'm gonna take a look. And wait, what vertex is that? Looks like, was it left behind? I don't think so. No, it's correct. The selection is there, so but at least here I can check where is the points, the vertex. This rest position, of course. No, this. Okay, so yeah, so maybe this is because of this point there, this angle here, which is very strong. So maybe that's why this, when I pick that rest position, this is not curving a lot. But now I can check here. Let's see what I have installed. Easy waves. Where is the tools? View. Vertex data. Okay, so now again it decided to not show vertex weights here. Okay, let's check here. No, it's not this one, it will be this one. Aha, so there seem to be, so eyelids, these names are horrible, yes, so eyelid 4. Okay, 0 waves, 4 and 5. Orbicularis oculi, very low waves out there, so no. Couldn't be. So let's see how these easy waves work. What does edit source active but not from script? Okay. So what is this? Base waves to selected? No. Let's go here. So it's no, I can select the waves here. Okay, so let's try this. Now this is dangerous here. Empty, delete empty deform groups. I might have some. I'm not doing that without a test. So yeah, so no, this is really, it's just because of this unfortunate rest position, right? So another mistake that I've done, not a mistake but a choice that will create this bad so when the bone was there at the corner, it was bad to move this down, and now that it is down here, So something here might be related to straight. Yes, okay. So maybe I can solve that. Let's get this. There's this new feature. I thought that I have changed all that. That maybe. So that should. No, it still doesn't solve the problem. But maybe it got improved. We can check. No. Then maybe if we. This sort of slightly improves, but it's not enough. Yeah, no, it does nearly nothing. So you see how radical this is with one bone. So the bendy bones sort of solve it. Even two already do a lot, but it's a mesh rest position. So maybe is that this time the character design that I've made that very sharp angle there, but usually that was like that. So maybe what I did different on other, I don't remember this particular issue, so that strong at least. So maybe is that before when I push, I have these eyelids a bit more like here, so it's a bit more curved. So that is not super cool. This would require some fix up some fun, but I don't think I'm gonna do this on live stream. So even smooth doesn't. So it creates it. It doesn't help the smoothness overall. It creates lots of anomalies. Of course. So this rig was much better on previous in other iterators, but here sometimes it works really nice. Like it's just unfortunately some poses that are not good enough. So yes, the regularity, some regularity, despite the fact these are bendy bones. Some regularity of the rest position of the mesh is still relevant. So that means that if the character design like that, maybe I should have a more curved, a more curved thing. I could have a bone to carry these two together, for example. The same for these ones. That should be a nice thing to have. So let's try to create this setup. How do I do that? So select to cursor to select. Yeah, never mind. So something in the middle. Got these. Align with what? I cannot align with both, so something like that maybe. And this is like that. So yeah, let's just parent this, same parent here, so that'll be a simple parent relation. Then do that, and parent. So I call this wrong parenting. This should stay parent to their twig bones, right? This should be the ones parented to here. So this is actually a sort of a more control bone, so I'm just gonna get it a blue color. Let's also do it here, align here, and this will get viewport display. This color is fine, and just for now, and the parenting, this and this parent to this. Oh, there, yeah, I'll have a problem with the naming, so control eyelid corner left, corner out left, corner in. So then pick all that, symmetrized. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it works. And where should I put these bones? Just to the, along with the tweak. So Shift Alt M, tweak eyes. Well, there's the control eyes and the tweak eyes, so actually I've got it wrong. They have the same color of the Alt M control eyes. Okay, so this is more effective. It's not super good, but yeah, it helps. And this one, we don't give them and yeah, I have still problem, and one of them is because of this rest position. So the idea, I don't know, maybe making the eyes a bit more close and rely on the, yeah, so that should, or I should compare with what I did before that worked better some time ago. So yeah, but overall that's cool. I just need to note that here. Let's restart this. I think I need to conclude this. So here, rotate eyelash animation, automation, yes, we did that. But then, as this is completed, another thing appears, but this is just a detail. I should do this out, so this is like eyelid, top eyelid, rest, inner corner rest position mesh, mesh bone, okay, so that's it. So here's something that I've seen on other rigs that will consist of having the stretching capability for the lower face. I never attempted something like that, and I'm curious about this technique for cartoon, right? I always thought that it's not the kind of, yeah, stretch and squash, right? So I'm not sure So the problem of doing with the bendy bone, the central bendy bone, is wave painting, right? And it will interact with all the other, right? So this sounds a bit stupid to do that, too dangerous, right? Just start to influence all the other. Sorry, I'm smelling something strange. Maybe something burning. I'm gonna check. Ah, that's outside. No, it's not here inside. So, but I don't know what it is. I'll keep in alerters if that doesn't go away. Maybe it's just someone that is smoking nearby. Sorry folks. Okay, so here, this is why yeah, there are many deformed bones on the lower face, even here, and I think that's, even though I can paint that without affecting the without the auto normalize option, right, so that it won't destroy the other wave, and the fact is it will interfere with the quality of what is already here, so this will be not a good approach in my opinion. So the other approach would be to have something like that, which is of external value, to be developed with another system, such as a, I don't know what are those, object accessory, I don't know what is that. Looks like some objects are sharing wrong origins, but okay, I'll get to solve that at some point. So not the problem here. So I want to create, okay, origin, a lattice object here, then we move this up. Let's get this, so I first do for the lower face, and I'm gonna push these vertices here and this, so it shouldn't be too complicated. I wonder what this should be like. So it doesn't look centralized for some reason. What happened to the, oh, because it's not symmetric. I've got it wrong, so alright, now it is. Alright, this should be fine. So lower face will be that, but oh yeah, here also some issues. I don't know for the top side if, because there's no wave painting on this, so it should affect everything in the same manner. So I'm not gonna get the skull here, the skull here. I should avoid the ear. I should avoid the eyes too, but yeah, so I have to see what that does, right? So in order to be Okay, I'm not really sure if this is accurate, if this is the right way to do it, what I've had in mind. So let's save a new file here because we've got evolved. So AW, so now lattice face, yeah, whatever. Let's see what we can do with that. So here let's add a lattice modifier, lattice deform, or is that lattice? Just lattice. That should go, I know, after everything, maybe before subdivisions. Get this and vertex group. So I think the problem is that I didn't scale it. No. And I didn't pick the particular vertex group. Okay, so I'm not gonna delete that, just the, let's restart that. So I'm gonna, yeah, so same mistake I've done in the past. I need to maintain the shape here and scale as it is here. Right, then let's try here. Okay, so nothing got deformed, but if I go on edit mode, I think, yeah, so I start to get also I need the mouth, well, the eyes, yeah, everything here should have lattice. So let's try to, and now I think I start to build on that, maybe that's the case. So oh no, here I'm transforming the, right, so it's a cube, right, so I can't, what I can do though is just to have some sort of tilting. It's strange, right? It's not. That will cause a lot of problems. So if I it's affecting parts of the body that are not engaged with that for some reason. Yeah. It's affecting the whole mesh as it... maybe I need a vertex group then. Okay. So that's a simple thing. So let's include this, or actually just let's hide this, then let's hide it here. Let's hide this. Okay, so I don't know, maybe that it's more difficult than I thought. There should be a tutorial for that, but okay, let's add this to, yeah, just normal, no, not normal, materials, seam, sharp, whatever. Still not. Something still connected that I cannot see. I think it's there. No. So let's just get. Maybe it's there. I don't know if that part, that will cause probably some problems, so let's try to ignore this and create this as a group here. Oh, it can have different variations, so okay, so that's wave painting craziness, right? So that's, we have different degrees of influence. That will be super annoying. Yeah, so it's like any other modifier, so here we probably need the no, it doesn't paint negatively, apparently not. Alright, then never mind. Let's just do that. Okay, so that, at least we got that understood. Then also for the mouth interior, this is an advantage having that, so mouth interior will also have this copy selected modifier, just the lattice, so that will be mouth there, armature, lattice, maybe before, yes, here, so and this, okay, I've got the lattice and the group 01. Also let's, no, not time to check the other thing. So, and probably this, the rest, the modifier can be solved with hooks. This okay, so I'm not sure how exactly that should be animated, but that's, there you go. This is a stretch and squash. I don't know if that responds to bones. Yeah, the problem is bendy bone is more because then this will be a stretch, then anyways, I think I've accidentally transformed something. Well, it's a yeah, so it's unclear for me how to this can be used also to many features, like some, if I have a pose here that, no, but it's not so simple to get. For example, if I want to get this circular, yeah, the automation of this thing is sort of annoying, so then get but it's useful. The way the form is very smooth, so at least that, but I'm not sure about the hooks yet. That should be just boring, pretty boring to set up. But it does the stretching. And even the mouth interior, so this can be very useful. And it doesn't interfere with the wave painting. This stretching could be also used perhaps to move the vertices of the mouth. I'm curious about something here, folks. Okay, where is this wave painting from? I think it's nothing relevant. So let's use it for some tests, quick tests here. Probably something that I've created just for so I want to see if I can make some major change to the mouth rig, to the mouth, yeah, to the lips with this thing. And if I can really control the mouth along the face, like in a crazy, sort of crazy way, Also, if I get something like that, I don't know. Just occurred me, I never tried this attempt. So I have still the lattice of this, so can perhaps retarget this, but with group. Okay, if I move this, nothing happens, but here, now it will, it can push, yeah, it can. Yeah, okay, so it can do pretty much what the it's not over too different from the it's cool deforms, but it's not. It's not like dragging the mouth around. It's just smooth, but I think it won't be. The problem is controlling this thing also. So essentially, no, right? I can do this for the stretch, but I need to better know which part. Maybe the whole head should stretch, and then, but very low, so the gradation, right? Yeah, so it's about the whole head. Yeah, so that sounds clear. Lower face? No, actually. Actually, I have here stretch, squash, lattice. Okay, so got that idea. So it will be a very late thing, but it's an interesting functionality. Unless my rig has already something that will cover, but from what I remember, it is something that other rigs had, and if I were to reproduce that effect, yeah, I could probably, but it would with the rig that I had, and but it wasn't very good, not very good at that thing. So yeah, so for example, yeah, I can. So it still wouldn't be a stretch and squash, even though I can move a lot of thing here. Yeah, it would not be the equivalent. And there are bendy bones here, but they are not. Yeah, so here I'll have to fix a lot of things. And maybe undo the bendy bones sets splines that I have here, except for this profile stuff. So some things maybe I will retain, while other things I'll try to simplify with regular deformed bones. And I need to solve this stretching effect so that when the character has some different expressions, so they are not the lips rig, so I don't have this ugly stacking. I need to find yeah, so that relates to the universal sonic model. So I need to push forward and restudy that rig and see where I did stop here in my adaptation. And see what, yeah, so a lot is about this cornering. So this character design is very particularly difficult because the space here. So I'll make some study tomorrow. I hope it will be enough. So that I was exploring ways to rig the mouth and getting plenty of references, and then I ended up with interesting solutions, but still there will be some tweaks to adjust, and especially I want the mouth to have very radical cartoonistic expressions. And there is a question if I'll be able to do everything with the bendy bone splines that I have here. There's some question. Right now, even on that close positions here, it's not clear if I can do all the expressions that I would like and there is also lips control, and despite the fact I tried to simplify this, right, it's still slightly complicated. So on one hand, I need to be able to shape the lips without yeah, plenty of expressions without affecting the entourage of the mouth, the environment. But at the same time, I need to have the mouth be able to slide across, right? As the universal sonic mouth rig does. So I'll be looking for that. That should be, if I solve that, then this is will be the major problem that is annoying. So thanks for watching, folks. Hope that was good. Take care, and have a nice weekend. See you tomorrow, another day. We'll be continuing this. Good progress today, at least the eyelashes, right? Automation, and we're ready to jump. Yeah, and a few more things on the eyes, and jump to a new challenge, and I hope to be able to get faster as I jump to the other stuff. So see ya, folks. Take care.